Hi everyone, this is the Law Raven. Thank you so much for watching the video. A couple of months ago, I posted an article on our blog about things that you need to know before loaning somebody money. And today I'd like to elaborate more on some of the points that we indicated there, because money is always an important subject to discuss. The first thing that you need to know, if somebody, a friend, a cousin, a relative, or even a colleague asks you for money, I know that tends to crop up in personal relationships all the time. So if somebody asks you for a soft loan, make sure you get their full names. Even if it's a friend or an acquaintance that you've always known, sometimes you may realize you don't actually know their full names. So make sure you know exactly what their full names are. You may need to cite their names somewhere along the way if they fail to pay you, or if things don't pan out the way you had hoped things would go. Another point, find out if they are married, and if they are, whether they are married in community of property or out of community of property. For obvious reasons, if somebody is married in community of property, it means half of what they own belongs to the spouse. And community of property automatically means that everything is shared. Liabilities are shared, assets are shared. So try to figure that out whenever you have to consider giving a loan to somebody else. At that point, home address. Know where they live, not just the word, but get the plot number. Find out what plot they reside at. Or at least if there are no plot numbers, get a sense of where exactly they reside. A ward maybe, but even landmarks, so that it's easier to locate them or to find them if you ever need to do so. It's important to file away this information, because as time goes on, you never know how the relationship will evolve. They may or may never pay you back. So you should be able to locate them. Remember, law firms or courts don't have investigators who actually go out to try and locate your debtors. So it's for you to find out more about your debtor before you part with your money. At that point, insist on paying electronically. Try by all means to avoid paying in cash, because cash doesn't have a reference. Try and transfer money electronically every time you contract with somebody. Reference the money properly. Make sure the reference is a loan to so and so, or just loan is enough to suggest that you are giving out a loan. It helps you along the way if you ever have to account for your funds. Another thing that you should find out from your debtor before you give them money is their place of work and occupation. Find out what they do for a living. Have a conversation with them. It's a simple conversation. It's an easygoing. It doesn't really have to sound like an investigation. Just have a conversation with your debtor. Ask them questions. Where do you work? What do you do for a living? What's your earning capacity? These are things that banks always do every time you go there seeking a loan. They want a confirmation from your place of work. They want a pay slip that shows your earning capacity, because that's how you assess whether somebody is a high risk or a minimal risk. So find out, have a conversation with your debtors, people. Talk to them, get some facts, get some information, so that even if you have to file a case at court at some point, you have everything you need. You can easily provide information. Otherwise, everybody else is going to have to do some investigations on your behalf, when you could have just done so and saved yourself the trouble. So I hope this emphasizes the points that we've raised in our article. I'll provide the link to the article for those of you who haven't actually had a chance to go through it. And let's chat more next time.